The Russian armed forces have successfully employed their newest fighter type, the Su-30SM2, to launch a strike on a Ukrainian Army MIM-104 Patriot long-range surface-to-air missile system, according to a new statement by the state arms export conglomerate Rostec. Aircraft of this type have confirmed their effectiveness in the special military operation. They have a record of hundreds of destroyed aerial and ground targets, including Patriot systems, the statement revealed, highlighting the Su-30SM2's powerful radar and resulting ability to see farther and more accurately, as well as its advanced electronic warfare system that allowed it to counter enemy missile attacks. This makes the Su-30SM2 the world's first multi-role fighter type to have been confirmed to have destroyed a Western long-range air defense system. The Russian fighter fleet has been highly constrained in its ability to destroy adversary air defense systems, resulting in a heavy reliance on strikes by drones and Iskander-M and Kinzhal ballistic missile systems to neutralize these targets. The aerospace forces have made limited deployments of fighters armed with Kh-31P anti-radiation missiles, however, which although far from cutting edge, are well optimized for such operations. The Kh-31P is prized for its high speed exceeding Mach 3, with its light weight allowing each Su-30 fighter to carry up to 6. The missiles home in on emissions by enemy radars to strike with high precision and carry warheads weighing close to 90 kilograms. The missile's relatively short range of approximately 130 kilometers, however, means it cannot be used against longer-range systems such as the Patriot without placing fighters at some risk, although the possibility of aircraft like the Su-30 approaching at low altitudes has the potential to make such operations possible. Patriot systems began to be delivered to Ukraine in April 2023, with the United States, Germany, and the Netherlands having been the first three to donate them. Questions were at the time widely raised by experts regarding Ukraine's ability to absorb the systems, which required well over a year of personnel training, fueling speculation that they would at least initially be heavily reliant on Western contractors to function. The first report of a Patriot system being successfully targeted emerged on May 16, 2023, after an air-launched variant of the Iskander-M system's 9K-720 missile was launched against the system in Kiev. Drone footage first confirmed a successful strike on a Patriot system on February 23, 2024, with a subsequent strike destroying another system near the Sergivka locality on March 10, which left ground forces in the region exposed. In the second week of July 2024, new footage confirmed the destruction of 2 Patriot launchers in Odessa, while on August 11, 3 more launchers and an N/MPQ-65 radar were reported to have been destroyed. Further successful strikes against Patriot systems have continued to follow, with the Iskander-M system having been responsible for the majority. An improvement in the Russian fighter fleet's ability to tackle advanced long-range air defense systems has the potential to complement the advanced capabilities of the ballistic missile arsenal and further accelerate the erosion of Ukraine's air defense network. The service entry of greater numbers of Su-57 fifth-generation fighters, which benefit from stealth capabilities, much greater electronic warfare capabilities, and deployment of significantly more advanced missile types, is expected to further address current shortcomings in the Russian fighter fleet's ability to dismantle adversary air defense networks. Earlier, the newest fighter type in the Russian armed forces inventory, the Su-30SM2, has been intensively combat tested since it began to enter service in early 2022, with the outbreak of full-scale hostilities between Russia and Ukraine just weeks after it became operational, providing significant opportunities to further refine operational tactics. The Su-30SM first entered service in the Russian Air Force in 2012, following the termination of the ambitious Soviet MiG-104 fifth-generation fighter program in 2001 and major delays to the more conservative Su-57 fifth-generation program. The aircraft was developed as an enhanced derivative of the USSR's most capable fighter type, the Su-27 air superiority fighter, and directly replaced Soviet-built Su-27s in frontline roles. The Su-30SM2's engines have significantly lower maintenance requirements and longer lifetimes than the older AL-31 series, and have the dimensional thrust vectoring capabilities which facilitate very high levels of low-speed maneuverability. With the fighter being approximately 70% as costly to procure as the Su-35, while being considerably simpler to maintain and having lower sustainment costs, it has been highly attractive for both the Russian armed forces and for foreign clients. Its capabilities are considered broadly comparable to those of Su-35, particularly for roles other than air-to-air combat. Alongside new production to meet both local and Belarusian orders, older Su-30SM fighters have also widely been modernized to the Su-30SM2 standard. The upgrade package is expected to gain significant interest abroad as the older AL-31 engines exported to power close to 400 Su-30 MKIs, Su-30SMs, and their derivatives fielded abroad begin to need replacement. As the largest clients for Russian fighters and largest foreign operators of these enhanced Su-30 variants, India and Algeria are considered particularly likely to place orders for the AL-41F, 1S, and avionics upgrades. Although the Su-30 has continued to be the most successful Russian fighter on foreign markets, the expansion of production of the Su-57, significant foreign interest in the aircraft, and Indian interest in procuring well over 100 aircraft could quickly change this.